Good evening, everybody. This is
Hey,
the
Len.
Thursday Q&A. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on. As is typically the case, I have nothing to say. I didn't come prepared to do anything other than answer questions. So does anybody have any questions? Just to bring everybody up to date, I know a couple of you are not in MLSP, and that's okay. Just for the record, the question was asked, what do I think about last night's webinar? And I think that it's a phenomenal deal for the people that are ready to do that. And the price was awesome in the sense that professional membership is $3,600 for a year if you're paying $300 a month. And this was the whole thing for $3,000, including the professional membership for the year, plus everything else. So it's a hell of a deal. Am I interested in purchasing it right now? No. Why? Because I already have my own programs and affiliate site and membership site, etc. I already did all that out on my Len Mooney International website because MLSP didn't have it available. So I don't need that part of it. For anyone who's in the position to do that, has the money and the time, it's a hell of a deal. But yeah, I know most of you don't, and that's okay.
Well,
end of story.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry learning about that.
Yeah.
Well, there were some unanswered questions in it, though, as far as I was concerned. Just to get my take on it a little bit. Yeah, I think it is a hell of a deal, if that's what you need right now. But you know, it was for $3,000 for a year. What's it going to be after a year? And is that
after a year? It's going to be your professional membership.
It's going to be a professional membership.
Yeah, it's going to be included in the professional membership.
They didn't say that.
They didn't say that though. I thought what it was going to be.
People wanted to know if they could upgrade if they got it with their professional membership, or if they could upgrade. You know, like you, who's in that.
Grandfather.
You know
Well,
you're in
professional
membership. It's in the higher level.
Premium.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Thank you. My bad. Yes, it's in the premium, not professional.
They didn't say that it would be included for next year.
No, they didn't. So I think it's going to be another level up. I think it's going to be ultimate or something. And there'll be another price like $450 a month or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too, because
they did
not address that question and it was left. So I would assume there's going to be a different price break for that.
I've been told otherwise, but if they didn't actually say that last night on the webinar or make an official announcement, then maybe my information source isn't accurate. I don't know. But at any rate, we're speculating. We don't know.
Yeah, and none of us are so.
Anyway, if it is premium, you know, down the road when you know, and if that's going to be at the premium level, then you know, I wouldn't have a problem paying, you know, $300 a month.
Yeah, I think it is going to be at the premium level. That's what I was told, that it's going to be included at premium. What you got last night was a whole bunch of other stuff, including the 30-day coaching program and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, so, but anyhow, I guess what I would say to anyone, if there was anyone who was seriously considering that level of buy-in, that I would get clarity on what's going to be a year from now before I bought in.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone.
It is a good deal for those who are already at that level.
Good evening, Anita. Okay, so let's get on with tonight. As again on Thursday nights, I have a 7 o'clock webinar. Or 6 o'clock rather. My time, it is now 5 o'clock my time for those of you who are in other time zones. So I have another webinar in 1 hour that I'm running. So I have to get off this. So anyhow, this is Q&A Thursday. You got any Q's?
I got a question.
Cool.
Ladies first.
All right.
Go ahead, Cynthia. Okay. I was just wondering, you were talking on one other recording about a Facebook Live that you can transport it to YouTube. What about a regular video? Can you do the same thing with that, or is that different?
No, not different. Same thing. Do absolutely the same thing. Any Facebook video
Okay.
Just go ahead and start it, and I showed you how to do it, and I even put, I think, a little training video.
I didn't get to watch it. I got so many things going on. I see something, I have to make a note to go back to look at it.
Okay.
You're saying that, did you say you have a training video on how to take a Facebook Live to put it to YouTube?
Didn't I? Put a
Lan,
train-
I saw it, Lan.
Yeah, I thought I put it in the group. Let me do a screen share. Let's go look. I thought it's, I think.
Yeah, I think you put it in the, in additional, into the group somewhere. I think I saw it as well.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure. But let's go check that point, see if we can find it.
Find it.
Um,
228.
let me get to the group.
So we have. What's your opinion on putting Facebook Lives on YouTube?
Well,
Like-
you're putting a video on YouTube. It's no longer a Facebook Live. It's just a video.
No, but you know, she's mentioned it that they're different, and if you create it on Facebook Live, and you kind of have a little bit of, you know, oh
Can
hi.
you search for it? Is there any way to search?
You know,
Yeah, there it is. It's on February 7th.
February 7th?
Yes, February.
Yeah.
7. Okay, so.
where are you
what
seeing
is
it at? I thought I created units in
saw.
here. Where are the units?
I don't know. I didn't, I don't see units. But it's on February 7th.
So you just what is it? Just I just go down until it's February 7th.
Yeah,
Okay.
what I did. I just kept scrolling.
What's the name so I could try to search it? Does it
How to
have-
move a Facebook Live video to YouTube. How about that?
How to move? Yeah. All right. I just want to write it down. Thanks.
Did you
How
did you
to
see it?
move
You
a-
haven't got there yet.
A little further down.
A little further down.
My finger is moving, but the screen is not.
Okay.
Oh, so now it jumped too far.
Figures.
There you go.
There it is.
You actually were there.
Yeah. Well, you saw it, I didn't. Okay, February 7th. That's the mini chat.
Going up.
2-8.
There you go.
Oh, that's introduction.
There it
to
is.
And
Yeah,
it says
that was
it's in
above.
unit, it says it's in unit 2.
How-
So why aren't the units showing? I know you don't know the answer. I'm the one that's supposed to know the answer, right? Why aren't the units showing
Is
over
it,
here on this
is it
side?
under files? Did you check under files? Would they be like, you know,
It says it's in unit 2, February
Yeah.
2019, unit 2. And that's what I remember. I mean, I created units by the month. So this is confusing me why the units aren't showing up. I'll have to go back and look at
It's
that.
not in files.
yeah,
and it's
anyhow,
not
there it
videos.
is.
but
Okay.
there it is anyways. Okay. Yeah, so as
yeah.
long as I know where it is, I can go back and get it. Because
And
I've
it's-
done a few of Facebook Lives, but I haven't moved them because, you know, I was thinking Diane's comment on, you know, the interaction or whatever, and it's different, so.
Well, here's, no, I know that there was some comments made. I don't remember what they were. I still have to share. But here's my, I don't think YouTube knows if it's a Facebook Live, once you're
Oh,
done.
YouTube.
Huh?
It's not from YouTube. It's just her saying that it's not the right, you know, type of video to, people will see right away. I don't know what she was saying, that it's, you know, you want to create things for YouTube and, I don't know.
Well, I have just noticed a lot of YouTube videos do not have a lot of comments. Most of them don't. Ones I've looked at.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
You mean like if you go watch YouTube, you don't put comments in. I agree with that.
There's almost nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
But
it
anyway,
depends. It depends how many views. I mean, I've been watching some today because I was kind of researching something and that have been there for a few years. And of course, then there was like a comment from 3 months ago, a comment from a year ago. Had a lot of comments, so
Okay.
it just depends how big it is. I know that a lot of the Asante ones don't get a lot of views and they don't get a lot of comments.
Well, even other types of video, almost any kind of video you look up, there's very few comments in what I've seen.
What do you make a comment on any videos?
Rarely, very rarely.
So most people are just looking at the information.
Yeah, we're looking
And-
for the information. We don't make
That's
comments.
usually, yeah, that's usually what it is.
Mhm.
Len, do you put a lot of stuff like in the description and all that when you're putting your,
I am very inconsistent with YouTube. So the answer is sometimes, and that's just me being honest.
the way it
Because-
is?
There's sometimes I go out and I write a long description, and sometimes I don't. And I put my coffee with Lens out on YouTube, but I don't put them out every day. I just don't get it done every day. Now, having said that, in the past, and Coffee with Len has been going for almost 5 years now. In fact, it's over 5 years. In the past, there was a time when I put them out every day religiously, and you know, for at least a year, I was putting them out there every day, and I just didn't get that much interaction.
Yeah.
So
You don't date those, do you?
yeah, I do.
Oh, you have them dated?
The title has the date. The title has the date in it always. So it has the date, and it's Coffee with Len, and then a subject with
Oh, okay.
what it's about today.
I
And then a
I
couple-
purposely don't put a date on my Facebook Lives. Just figured, I don't want to. For that
Well,
reason-
it's dated for you, right? When you submit it, it has a date of submission.
It does have a date on it. Yeah.
It's dated automatically.
So I don't
Yeah.
think there's any need to put a date on it.
Hi, Sean.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Hi there.
Are we done with that topic?
I am. Yeah.
Of moving things, yes.
I have a final comment I have about that. I don't know what Diane might have said, so I'm not commenting on Diane. From my viewpoint, if you do a Facebook Live and once you finish it, it's a video. The fact that it started its life as a Facebook Live, I don't know that makes a big difference. If I now download that video and then I move it over to YouTube, I don't know how YouTube knows that it came from Facebook Live. I don't see that connection.
Yeah.
I don't see how they would connect that. Maybe they can,
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
how they would.
I don't know if I don't remember if it was YouTube itself or
Well,
people watching it.
it's Facebook. YouTube and Facebook are heavily in competition to dominate video marketing. Facebook is trying to catch up to YouTube, and it's Facebook that doesn't like YouTube. So,
Okay.
okay, this is a very competitive world we're living in.
Yes, it is.
All right,
Okay.
Cynthia, you had was that your
What's the
question?
deal?
That
Who's
was
late?
my question.
You,
Okay, all right, who's
That
next?
answered it. Thank you.
like me?
Me?
Yeah, me.
Me?
Yeah. Hey, the question I got is where do you find the replays from the videos in MLSP in the back office? Where do you find them in the back office?
Okay, what you mean from the webinars?
Yes.
Okay.
Under my training. No,
Yeah,
it's not. It's under,
there's a couple of different places actually.
yeah.
Hang on. I'm going to need this. Actually, Mark, you started to answer it. Do you have it pulled up? Can you show them or?
Yeah, I got to go there too and look, but I
You're
can
breaking
share.
up. Well, okay. There's a couple of places. One let me just do this. And then if you need further help, Leighton, let's do a screen share together. But
So,
under the My Training tab, there's a couple of different places that you can go to find videos. But there's also a system campaign, which is the last webinar. So
It's right here under my training. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, under my training, if you go down, it's got the weekly marketing webinar, and that's
okay.
updated every week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, don't expect to go on there today and find last night's webinar. They don't get it updated that fast.
Oh, okay.
It takes a
It'll
couple
be
days.
Friday or Saturday, yeah.
It takes
Yeah,
a couple days. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
also, can you go up, Mark? There's also a system campaign. Go to my websites, system campaigns. And if you scroll on down to system campaigns, there is
I think it's just here, Wednesday webinar.
Wednesday webinar.
Oh, well, yeah, well, maybe the bottom one.
That
the
one,
replay.
Wednesday webinar replay, this campaign updated weekly. That one tonight, that's right there, right now at this instant, will be last week's webinar. It won't have this one up yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And which one of those do you click on to watch it?
Yeah, you watch that. You click on the, whatever that thing is, the paperclip pen
Go
thing.
ahead and click on it. There are two links. The top link, the capture page, that's the one you want to give to somebody else. If you're talking to somebody, you say, hey, listen, I was on this awesome webinar last night. Let me send you a link for it. That's the one you want to send them, because that's the capture page. That's where they have to enter their email. For you, if you just want to watch it for yourself, you go to the direct thank you page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just paste it in a tab, a browser, right? And then it'll bring it up.
Yeah. You should be able to just right click
Yeah,
and tell it to go to. But
because I was trying to send that to somebody in
It doesn't right click.
Yeah.
It doesn't right click. It doesn't right click.
well, it does. I can see it. Okay.
No, when I right click on it, it doesn't say open in a new.
All right. So
You
you're
have
left
to copy
clicking.
and paste.
You're left clicking. Look, it says go to. Go ahead and click. Go ahead and click it again. Now, right.
Oh, okay.
You go to right there.
Okay. I'm used to. Yeah. See, here you are.
Yeah.
So then you can watch it. So this is
That's probably last week's. I doubt if it's live.
has the training, and then it has, of course, the bonuses if they want to watch.
Okay.
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 Great. Thank you, Bart.
So does anybody have any questions that are not MLSP? We got some people that are not MLSP.
I got a question about Instagram.
Okay.
I tried to post something on Instagram. Will it let you post something other than just pictures or not?
Just pictures.
That's what I thought.
Define something.
You know, like
videos.
a text, a message.
Well, you can add text, but you can't do just.
Okay, that's what I was wanting to know.
Yeah. I don't think there's any such thing as a text-only
No,
post.
yeah, you must have a picture and then we'll add text to it.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Fran.
Oh, you're welcome. I feel like such an expert.
You are an expert.
It's funny.
Anybody else?
So, Len, do you have a video tutorial about doing live videos? I know we were talking about that on February 7th. You had a post about moving your Facebook video to YouTube.
Yes.
But I'm wondering, do you have a tutorial, kind of a walkthrough about creating a live?
How to do a Facebook Live?
Yeah.
There should be a YouTube video on that, surely.
Oh, there's tons of them. But yes, I have a training on that too. I can send you a training on how to do Facebook Lives. So if you don't see it in your messenger, remind me, Richard. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely have that. Anita.
Can I put a caption in my videos?
Can't hear you, hon.
Can you put a caption?
Yes, she said, could you put a caption in the video?
Well, yes, but that requires some sort of processing software to process the video. There's no way to do it without having software to process. Now I use Camtasia, which is a paid program, and I think Camtasia is like a $300 purchase. So but there is free video editing software on the web, depending on what computer you're using. But yeah, you need video editing software to put captions into the video.
Yeah, well, I have that. We have that, hon. I can do that.
What do you use, Mark?
I use a program by Moavi. I have a whole suite of stuff, and one of them is a video editing, and you can do some pretty amazing stuff with it. And
Okay.
I purchased it for, I think, about $45, but I'm very happy with it.
Good, cool. Yeah, like I said, I have Camtasia, so I've been using Camtasia for years. But
well, I saw this one because I found a YouTube, and it has some really cool features. It does a lot of stuff, like you can remove a background, so you can have something in the foreground and remove the background, and you can most probably do that in about 2 or 3 minutes. And then you can take that image and put it on any other picture. So what's nice about that is if you have a picture of yourself and you want to take all the background away, in about 3 minutes you can do that, and then you can put it in another picture or put it on a blank or color deals, which is one of the things I wanted to do, and it does that extremely efficiently.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's good. Yeah.
But well, that's pictures, but anyway. And then the video, you can do zooming and slowing, and you can do a lot with it. And you can highlight, and you can put effects on it, and you can do all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. You could create a movie on it. And I thought for the money it was well worth it, so I invested in it.
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. For $45, it sounds like it's a pretty powerful tool. I can assure you.
But I found that. Yeah, I found that on a YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, that looks interesting. And then they had a free trial thing. And then I decided, well, let me do the free trial. And then I decided to buy it. I thought it was worth it.
So is that $45 one payment, or is that a monthly thing?
It was a one-time payment.
One time.
And so, if you want more information on it, I can send you some.
Yeah, I would be interested.
Okay.
Cool.
Me too. So maybe you can post it in the group.
Yeah, I will. I'll have to look at how to get it, but I'll find the info. And they have it has a whole suite of stuff, and I got it on sale somehow. So the regular price may be like $70, but it has you can do photo editing. You can do screen captures, you can do, video editing, you can do sound recording, sound editing, I don't know, and you can change from one format to another. It's amazing all it can do. So I just invested in it.
More than
So is it hard to do?
Right?
No, it's not. I found it very easy.
Easy.
Anyway, and they have like a real-time tutorial thing. So if you're doing it, it shows you how to do it, and then you can turn that on and off.
Wow.
So if you don't do something in a while, you can, you can turn the tutorial back on. So but I use some things obviously quite a lot, like removing the background. I've used a lot on the photo editing. I love the cropping. There's some things it doesn't do well. I use another program that's free on the web that is really good for creating content. And I really like that one. It's really professional, and I got that from my son-in-law. He does a lot of graphic work professionally, and he uses a program called Figma, Figma. And that is very powerful and relatively simple, and you can create tremendous like cover pages or whatever, backgrounds or whatever, and you can do text and add pictures and do all kinds of neat effects. And it's totally free, and it's very professional. And it took me 2 or 3 times to kind of get used to it because it's just a little different than I was used to. But you can save projects and you can go back and edit anything, remove anything. You can make it any size you want. You can put all kinds of different effects in there, all kinds of stuff. It's really pretty good. I mean, so I found that you need various different picture editing programs to do everything I want. I mean, I use Paint sometimes just to remove, an area of a picture that I don't want in there anymore, and that's the quickest way to do it, and that just comes free with Windows. So, but anyway, this Moavi, Movavi, Moavi.
Movavi.
Yeah, and you can look that up, and they have deals, I think, too. And anyway, so Movavi, Moavi.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it's pretty reasonable, and it can do a hell of a lot.
Sounds pretty interesting. Yeah. All righty. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody going once? Going twice?
Yeah, Sean's got something.
Seanski. You're
You're
muted.
muted, Sean.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Hey, guys. This may be an ignorant question, so I apologize in advance, but I was on the call last night for about an hour. I had to bounce off after that. And my question is, so introducing the new release, and, that was pretty exciting and all. What I saw so far into the hour was a platform that I guess have more turnkey, where you can produce like workshops and content and courses, and that's where I left off pretty much. And so I'm sure I missed more than that, especially if they were having some speakers on.
Okay. Let's come back to that in just a minute. Let me find out if there's any non-MLSP questions from the non-MLSP folks. Because that way, if we want to dig a little deeper into MLSP right now, then non-MLSP folks can stay or they can go, depending on what they want to do. But
Gotcha.
I'm not kicking them off. But Richard, Leighton, do you folks, do you have any other questions that you want to?
Yeah, I do. One thing that we didn't cover the last time on the Instagram was the difference between stories and feed. I don't get that difference.
Well, stories, as I understand, and I've never used them to be honest with you, as I understand, you can't have stories until you're up over 10,000 followers. So I wouldn't spend a lot of time worrying about that.
Okay.
Right now. That's a feature that kicks in when you've got 10,000 followers.
Really?
So yeah.
Is it more of a video thing?
Leighton, or I'm sorry, Richard, honestly, I don't know the answer. I don't know.
I was just guessing.
And I'd love to answer your question, but I have to tell you that I'd be speculating.
Yeah.
I think you can do videos.
I think it is video.
I think it is video.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have 10,000 followers.
I mean, let's back up. It has to be video. I mean, Instagram is all visual. It's all about video. And you can put 1-minute videos on Instagram. I don't know what you get when you get Instagram stories. I believe what you get is the ability to paste short video segments together and create what is effectively a longer video. The same as you can do with stories on Facebook right now.
But the videos are gone after 24 hours.
Yeah.
They're up on a very short time and then they're gone.
But once again, it's an advanced feature that you have to have 10,000 followers before it turns on. So I haven't worried too much about it.
Facebook, Len, on Facebook, the stories, can we talk about that next week?
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I haven't used that and I don't
Okay.
know. You know, it's like I don't know what to do. I don't do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely. There's a couple features out there on Facebook that we should talk about. That's one of them. So, okay, we'll go.
Thank
And
you.
I'll look it up, Richard. I'll come back with a better answer for you.
Okay.
So, anybody else? Leighton? You all done? You gonna be quiet for the rest of the night?
He's having his lollipop.
I will be quiet for the rest of the night.
Okay, then let's come back. Then let's come back to the MLSP question then. And so just so everybody knows, you know, I'm trying not to make this be a MLSP exclusive group. I want to accommodate people that aren't in MLSP as well. So I don't want to end up with you know, talking nothing about anything but MLSP. But anyhow, yeah. Okay. So yes, Sean. So what they opened up was a package that lets you have a membership site. This is effectively a membership site right now. You guys are all members, and we're, you know, it's a membership site. Okay, but you can have a membership site inside MLSP. They have a whole product, a set of creation software, so you can create your own products. You want to make a mini course. You want to make a 3-module mini course about how to lose 50 pounds. They have the whole framework sitting there. All you got to do is click the buttons and insert, you know, your text and your videos and etc., and go create, and you're done. You've got a complete course created. The stuff, James did a video or a training on it last night, a quick run through, and it looked incredibly awesome. And I know that other people, Mark Harbert, Antonio Thompson, Lisa Torres have been test driving it, and they're all very impressed with it. So it sounds pretty good. So you can create your own courses. You can have a membership site. You can sell your own products. That's a brand new feature, because in the past we didn't have a way. See, I have several products. Like I have my Vision workshop, which I'm going to be reintroducing in a week or two. I've already created a new webinar, and I'm just getting ready to reintroduce that. But I sell it through PayPal. I don't sell it through MLSP at all. And the reason is that MLSP didn't have the ability to do that. So I created all that on my own separate site. I have Lynn Mooney International, where I have my products housed, and I have a membership site, and I have an affiliate program so that people can sign up to sell my products, and they can get a commission on my products. So I have all that stuff set up. MLSP has put all that stuff into MLSP. And then what they offered last night, now you understand the highest package, not the professional, but the premium package is $300 a month. What they offered last night was for $3,000, you get 1 year of premium, and that's a savings already of $600 over what you would pay if you were paying the $300 a month. Plus you get the whole new package, plus you get the 1 month program that James and Brian are running, and plus. There was a whole bunch of other things that they threw in. I forget, you know, what all they were, to be honest with you. I forget. But it was, I mean, did I miss anything? Anybody who was on there last night? I know that I think several people dropped off after about an hour, just as you did, Sean. So 1 hour seemed to be the limit. It's like, I've had enough, I'm leaving.
Well, you can create capture pages, and they have training on that. And
well, that's already there. That Funnelizer's already there. That's not new.
Yeah, you get a sales page and a this and a that you can just use.
Well, they're making some pre-made for you pages for your products. Yeah.
You can just massage.
I think
you want it.
Yeah.
But it's already
having that 30-day workshop, I think, was really good too. They were actually going to work with you one-on-one.
Right.
Kind of, at least.
That in and of itself is worth the $3,000. I mean, it's that's a hell of a deal. Really, it is for those guys. But
and then they also have his what do you call it? You know, saying how Brian does all the writing of the
copywriting course. They were throwing in Brian's copywriting course.
Yeah, with a lot of the words that are. I would love to get a hold of the words list.
Yeah.
That are, you know, to use or not use. That would be.
Yeah,
great.
he said it was a 17-hour course. I actually have it. I actually purchased it, and I'm working it right now. So it's
Are
really,
you? Yeah.
The copywriting course?
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Brian's a very good copywriter.
Yeah, there was copywriter and something else. I forget what the other one
Right.
is.
Those were the fast action bonuses for last night, but till midnight, I
Right.
think. Yeah. So,
Right.
I mean, Sean, they put up the website, mlsp.com/ anybody? I didn't write it down. I went and looked at it last night.
Launch, I think.
Lunch?
I think
believe
launch.
that's what it was.
You know,
Yeah, it's launch. Yeah.
and they did do a replay of the webinar this afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think some people couldn't get on. They had over 1,000 people.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. 3,000 people couldn't get
Over
on.
3,000. Over 3,000 at one time. Brian ended up getting dropped off the call because there were so many people on the call.
Maybe you to upgrade the Zoom package.
Here it is. So it is mlsp.com launch, and there it is, the Business Center software, the whole thing. So there's the whole thing, and 3,000 one time or three $1,000 payments. So, I mean, from my viewpoint, personal viewpoint, it's a hell of a deal for those who are in a position to either have the money or want to do it. I have, as I said, I have already created my own membership site, affiliate program, and products over on my other website because MLSP didn't have that capability in the last several years. So I've already done it myself. For people that have never done it and want to start creating your own products, and I mean it's a really good price to have the premium membership for a year, and it's $3,000 for the whole thing. You're already $600 cheaper than you would have been just having premium all by itself. So,
Right.
so it's
Len, did you say that they're selling your products, or, you know, like, is MLSP going to show if somebody creates a course, or you do that yourself?
No, you're going to do it. You're going to sell your own course.
Okay.
That's all part of the MLSP training, which they promise to give you training on too, as part of the whole thing of how to market your course and et cetera. So, yeah, they're not going to. I don't believe they're going to sell your course. Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Then there would be 3 million gazillion
Yeah.
things.
That would be impossible. I mean,
Unruly.
yeah, that would just flood the system. Yeah. But that doesn't mean there might not be select courses that get selected for sale because Brian likes them.
Something
Never know.
is really good.
It was Anita that dropped off. I knew somebody.
She came by my place. I had to open a jar for her. I got a strong list.
Okay. All right, folks. Anything else?
Well, yeah, there's one other thing that I brought up last time. I did post in Execution Revolution and asked Diane when the remaining videos were going to come, and she said that she basically put the course on hold because a lot of people are having a hard time keeping up, evidently. But I haven't looked today, but she said that, you know, if people want her to continue, she will. And I know somebody answered pretty quick and said they were ready. So I assume sooner or later she will pick it up again.
Okay.
So we still have about 1.5. We have still about 1.5 units of videos to go.
Okay.
Of the short ones, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the answer then. Good. Thank you for getting that.
One other thing, I don't know if you've been noticing, but Michael Winiger, this is Asante, has been doing some live videos every day. Well, anyway, he has been.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a comment because, you know, normally he doesn't have very good sound. I was on it one yesterday and said it would be really nice if Michael would use a real microphone so we could hear him. And he actually came back to me today and said he will in the near future.
You're not the first one that's told him that.
But he did one
better today, though.
Yeah, but because I told him because when he leans back, it's even worse. So you
Yeah.
notice he was closer to
Leaning
the
forward, yeah.
forward, but he said he would get a microphone
Good.
because I said we don't want to miss any words that he said. So
Right.
if
You don't want to miss anything.
if I catch it again and he isn't, I'm gonna ask him where his microphone is.
Good. Yeah, he's been told more than once by more than one person, believe me.
Well, another guy after me said, yeah, I can't hear him. So, maybe he got the message this time, maybe. I would think it would, I just think it would do wonders for his presentations. Because a lot of times.
It would be good if we could understand what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I mean.
Probably has good information there.
He has really good information.
So,
But Brian last night mentioned something about a microphone that's like under $100. Does anybody know what that is?
Oh, there are several microphones.
Yeah,
I don't have a model. I don't have a model number for you off the top of my head, but.
Yeah, but you can just use like a lead mic that you would.
But you can, yeah.
Puts in your ear. They had a lady on there yesterday, and that's all she had. She had her iPhone buds in with a mic on it, and she could hear perfectly.
Yeah.
So that's all you need. He's already got it. He just
Kind of like what Katie Stage uses for her videos.
Well, I think she just does the same thing I do. She uses one of these.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right.
like what I have, one of these things.
It's not the best sound quality in the planet, but it's all pretty acceptable. So listen, I got about 3 minutes before I have to turn into a pumpkin because I've got to shut down and reset and start another.
okay, Cinderella.
Yeah.
I want to see you tutu.
So unless there's any other really pressing issues, that's all for tonight. I'll see you Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
And so we'll jump into Facebook stories on Tuesday, amongst other things. Okay.
Okay.
All righty.
Okay.
All right, folks. If anybody has any questions in between, shoot me a message.
Wow.
All right.
I'm going to
Really good, everybody.
end the recording. Good night.